Yes, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala Rasul Kareem amma ba'd. Now, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of our chamber in welcoming you all to our first members talk session of the year 2022. As you all know that we start our sessions by invoking the blessings of Almighty. To do so, I request Brother Nadeem to recite few verses from the Holy Quran. Over to you, Nadeem bhai.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah Nadeem bhai. May Allah shower His blessings on all of us and in each and every initiative that we do. Once again, welcome to this first members talk session. As you all know, as far as our members talk session is concerned, what we normally do is basically we have presenters, 4 presenters who will present for 8 minutes, followed by a Q&A session for 10 minutes. But prior to that, I just wanted to tell you that last month, in fact, we have 30 plus corporate members of ours who were giving the presentation. And not only that, we also had almost 10 plus educational institutes who gave a presentation about their institute. In fact, because of their support, it was a success. The idea behind doing all this kind of initiative was to understand our members better. And Alhamdulillah, with all your grace, we could see some productive engagement and business happening among members. So to start with, as we normally do, we wanted to update our members of the key activities that we have done for this month and last month. And to do so, we have none other than our president of our chamber, Ahmad Buhari Saab. I request the president to share a glimpse of what kind of key activities.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. Very nice to see all of you here. It's been 2 months since we had the last session. I'm glad that we are able to continue the sessions. It's been quite interesting, of course, for UEF. It's been quite an active and busy last 2 months. We've been meeting up with several people, and we've been meeting up with government people and whatnot. So I'll just give you a quick highlight. So this is a list of activities. Of course, there is a lot of activities we have to cover, because we are trying to cover, the events over December and January. So basically the last, 60 odd days. I think firstly we organized a dinner event to honor our local MLAs, MPs, ministers, people in the government and whatnot. So it was a very well attended event. We had almost 100 people, 100 over people. We could not invite a lot more because of COVID restrictions. We'll put up the photos also a little later, Khalif. We can show the pictures a little later. Then, of course, Mr. Habib was presented a memento to the CM. We had, a project, a hotel project that we're trying to work on. UEF team visited the FSM mall in Trichy. There is a new company which is being launched by, our director, Mr. Habib's son. It's called the Souk. They have launched a mall in Kailpattinam, a little town mall, city mall, they said, and apparently it is coming up very nicely. Of course, we circulated a video on the events that we hosted the last year, a summit that we had, and of course, a lot of people passed away, unfortunately, and so we had a little bit of tribute to all of them. Our very senior member Razak Saab has been invited to the National Executive Committee of the FICCI. I had the good fortune of meeting Mr. Sridhar Vembu, who is the founder and president of the Zoho company. I met him, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks back here in Tengasi, in Kadayam. He is fully in endorsement of our Asia strategy. Very, very happy to tell you that, particularly the education institutions, the discussion I had with Mr. Sridhar Vembu, I'll show you the pictures also. For those of you who've been tracking Zoho company. It is today valued at almost $20 billion. And this gentleman, Sethu Bembu, is the founder of the company, and he has fully endorsed our Asia strategy. I can't even stress this more. And so this was a discussion with Mr. Sethu Bembu. I'll show you some pictures later. Of course, Mr. Jafar Khan has been elected to the member of Royal Asiatic Society. Mr. Habib had a fantastic event that was hosted called the RWD Winners Day. He's also launching an investment company called Habib LLC. I had the good fortune of visiting Gudiyatham, Elvisharam, and these places. So we went to see Habib Heights, went to see Abdul Hakim College, and of course I visited Sadatulapa College, Sedamal College, and these are three major institutions that I visited. Also, I visited Sethu College also in Madurai. Also, that was a visit that I had made. So these 3-4 educational institutions, because we really think that our educational institutions are the future. We always know that our educational institutions are where our future lies, and if we can sort of reimagine our education strategy, the way we are imparting education, and how do we bring much more active learning, so to say, and how do we have what are we calling as the Asia centers, the entrepreneurship, startup, innovation, incubation, accelerator centers in all of our 45 educational institutions. So the idea being, in the 45 educational institutions which are there, part of the community, if each educational institution is able to start 100 companies, we will have a possible pool of 4,500 new companies. And this is the very core agenda of the UEF, is to create more and more entrepreneurs. And we believe that starting the Asia centers in our educational institutions will help us to possibly support starting 4,500 new companies. And if these companies are able to employ about 100 people each, we are talking employment of almost 450,000 people. So this is a very ambitious target of the UEF, and for which we need the support and guidance of each and every one of you. Then, of course, our Captain Amir Ali, who is our former Joint Secretary UEF, he passed away, unfortunately. And then we had, of course, some senior people passed away from our member's mother and whatnot passed away. So this was just a little highlight of what happened during December and January. There were a lot of other events, but we've just tried to give you a very high level update of what happened between December and January. So this is the update, and I think today we have 4 very interesting presentations. As always, Sethu Institute of Technology, FSM Mall, Bharat Builders, and Creed. So these are 4 companies which are presenting today. Inshallah, I think we will have a very productive discussion with them. So as always, we'll try to keep it within 10 minutes. So 2-minute introduction and 8-minute for the presentation, but it can be finished in 5 minutes. Please feel free to finish it in 5 itself. So thank you very much. And then I'll just pass it back to Kalima Sharif.
Thanks a lot for giving the high-level updates, President. Highly appreciate. Now, as President said, request everyone to stick on to 8 minutes for the presenters. And the first presenter for the day is going to be Femina Group. Femina Group is the largest business hotel in Trichy, located in the heart of Trichy city. In fact, they also run 2 shopping malls. We had the fortune of visiting our team last month, and we could witness FSM happening. FSM is, the footfalls there not only had fun, not only had shopping, but at times they also visited the masjid, which was there on top, to offer their prayers. So truly a FSM. To share more about what they do in terms of their hotel, in terms of their shopping mall, all those activities, without further ado, I would like to call upon Abu Bakr Saab to share what Femina Group is all about. Over to you, Abu Bakr Saab.
Thank you, Mr. Sharif. Assalamu alaikum to you all. First of all, I would like to thank the President. As soon as I made call for them to just from UEF, Mr. Sharif. Can you hear me?
Now you're better. Now you're better.
Yeah. So I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Sharif, Mr. Peer Saib, and visiting our mall, and they did a good roundup, and they have addressed a bit also. So thank you very much, Mr. President, and thank. As a member of the UEF, I take real pleasure in participating in this event. And we, as a group of Femina Group, it was founded a long time back in Sri Lanka, where about 60-70 years back we started with textile business. And from to spread the wings from Sri Lanka, we considered on coming down to India, because we selected Trichy because to our native Trichy was the closest airport. So in that thing, we selected Trichy, where we put up the hotel in the year 1987. We opened in the year 1987. That time it was about 87 rooms. And, then we developed, and then we gone up to 187 rooms. It's a 4-star grade hotel with 187 rooms, with the swimming pool, health club, 2 restaurants, and other stuff. We used to do high occupancy during those periods, and even after the COVID, it was the situation for everyone. So we did quite okay. With that, the Femina Hotel being another thing, and then we started Femina Shopping Mall. We did start. Went to the textile divisions like Femina spinning mills and other stuff, but due because of time, we need to sell out the spinning mill, and we started Femina Shopping Mall. In Femina Shopping Mall, we started the year 2005 next to the hotel. It was kind of an iconic project in Trichy, where there was no mall at all. So we started a grounded mall, where we for the first time in the down south, we had a self-service store, which we could service all kind of customers from middle class to upper class, and all those kind of customers. And we had a food court, kids zone. That was the first of its kind, before even the express money could come with this kind of things. So during southern area, we were kind of one of the first to start with all those activities.
Yeah,
so we did start with those activities, and it was a big hit in those areas. It was very nice, and the walk-ins were pretty nice. And with that, we started developing other supermarkets also. We developed 2-3 supermarkets. Then we went to Madurai, and then by the time we went to Ramnad also. And due course of time, after finishing Ramnad, before finishing Ramnad, we opened, there's another big project in Trichy, in main area of Trichy, which is called Main Guard Gate, which is the shopping bazaar, which is called shopping area of Trichy. There we started another huge mall with 150,000 square foot for the size for Trichy. It was the first of its kind shopping mall with 158,000 square foot, where we started with supermarket and a textile division, and then food court, kids zone, and small prayer area and all those. Yeah, this is a group picture where there's a top is our thing, and there's a Femina Hotel picture where we have about 200 luxurious rooms, 17 suites, and all those things. And then we have quite a bit interiors of Femina Hotel. Then we have Femina Travels, which we cater to for the home guests as well as for the guests coming from abroad. We had about a few cars and van and other stuff. And then we started the Femina Shopping Mall, like I said before, which was the first of its kind. And these are the the facilities we provided in the Femina Shopping Mall. Where it's a kind of a hypermarket for Trichy during that time. In 2004, 2005, we had imported all the products. We used to import products directly from Dubai, China, Sri Lanka, where you had specific corners and all, where you had specific corners like Sri Lankan corner and things like that. We started importing directly from there, and then we started getting it from Delhi and Mumbai, Chennai, and all those places to cater all our kind of customers. Where customers coming into our mall, they've seen it quite new, where we had all kind of products, all those things. And then we had starting there, we had food courts. I started food courts in all the malls, like where we had different brands. We have our own branded called Ibra Hotels, which is called Kallupu, where it's 120 to 160 seaters, where we have a typical Arabian food. Plus, we started recently Mandi and all those type of food, which is doing pretty good for the locality. And we've been having bulk orders and party orders and all those. So it's one of the famous restaurants in Trichy, food court pictures and all those stuff. And there is a kids zone where we started kids zone in our old mall as well as the new mall also. So we started another concept called daily FSM Super Daily Home Needs, which is a smaller format. We have about 4 shops on those kind. Which is a smaller format. It's like a neighborhood store, about 2,000 to 5,000 square foot, where we cater only very important items, catering to the locality area, where we would be specifically taking customers' views on what they want, and we keep those kinds of products. So we call it daily home needs. And then after that, I did start another concept called FSM Express. I did start, but it couldn't click on while. I don't know why that, because since we had a lot of small grocery stores where I thought I'll start something like 7-Eleven. It will be 1,000 square foot where it will be, catering only the very localized needs. I did try 2 stores on that, but people coming to those stores, they didn't realize it is a smaller format. They wanted a bigger format. So we unfortunately need to close down. But then I realized those kind of shops has to be started in a metro cities or in a busy area, like how 7-Eleven and all those people have started. So we dropped that concept as FSM Express, but we have it in mind to go future on those things also. So these are a few pictures of our stores, and we have a store in Subramaniapuram, KK Nagar, and then Srirangam, and then other places. That's the concept about FSM Express. And that's our new building, FSM Fort, which we call it FSM Fort, which is in main area. There's a new mall. New in the sense, relatively new. We started in the year 2014. We've started something like that. And we opened on November 2014. It was doing pretty nice. This is a few pictures of the inside of those places. And in that we had a few, we had our own optics corner also, where we sell opticals. So we have our own testing machines, our doctors, for the customers, for the outside people coming inside. And we used to cater their ophthalmologist needs also. These are the food courts, few food courts brands which are all there in the shopping mall. This is the kids zone, which is in FSM Fort. And as I said, this is an Abra Hotels, which I told before it's named as Kallupu restaurant. I have another thing also, like, Beauty Master. It's a salon and a beauty salon, where we have for both men as well as for women, where we have 2 stores like this. And there's one more thing we've started in FSM Fort. It's called a Pink Parlor. So we have 3 parlors like this in Trichy. And I also in partner with Toughened Glass Factory, which is called Ruben Glass Factory, where we do toughening process of the glasses, where we toughen the product, and we have imported a machine from China as well as from Germany as well, where we toughen the glass and we separate to where we do glazing, double glazing, and all those kind of things. We do it from the factory, which is close to Trichy, about 20-25 kilometers from Trichy, which is on Dindikal Road, where we do that process as well. So this is a short story about FSM Group, which is led by me. Femina Group is a family business. So what I was looking for basically from this is that, due to COVID, few shops have vacated from FSM Fort. So I thought, if we could join something with any of the members who are willing to join in the project. I was also planning to develop a hotel in that FSM Fort, where it could develop more rooms kind of business, or where we could rent out, lease out, and stuffs like that, which the building is in Main Guard Gate. So I will be open to talk to any members who are willing to join or take spaces or join in the project or anything like that. I will be open on a discussion to talk with any members. That's all about the group on a short. I thank you very much, Mr. President Ahmed Buhari, and the team which has visited FSM Trichy. Thank you all very much, and thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. It's a fantastic thing that we are doing, and the way the team came and they really took care. It's like taking care of your own concern. It's like a sister concern. It was a fantastic approach, and I really appreciate the wonderful job that we are doing here. And thank you all very much.
Yeah, thank you, Bakar Bhai. I think it was a fantastic presentation. Of course, like I've been saying in our earlier presentations, we know each other for such a long time, and I've been to Femina. My father has been to Femina. Trichy and Femina are so interconnected. I mean, no trip for our people will be complete without going to Femina and Trichy. But I didn't realize that the number of activities you're doing, right from salons to glass also. I'm sure Dr. Dean is there from Singapore joining us, so he is also in the glass business. I'm sure he is also not aware that you are doing glass. And as you may recollect, we were trying to bring the 3rd largest glass factory in the world to have a joint venture with them in Thoothukudi area. So I think there are a lot of synergies. You have a lot of businesses. Yes, the market is very tough right now. I think we just have to hold on to each other's hands and see how we are able to battle this COVID-related stress and move on. I think, as they say, every crisis is an opportunity. So we just have to figure out what the opportunity in this crisis is. And hopefully we will all become much stronger, facing the crisis in this COVID time. So thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, sir. The next presenter for the day is going to be our new member, Mr. Suhail Sheikh, who is the founder of Creed India. Creed is basically a non-profit, non-governmental charitable trust. They are creating a super app which has a social impact. And the aim of bringing this super app is basically to help, support, and in fact, empower the youth so that they realize their fullest potential. To know more about Creed, I would like to call upon Brother Sheikh. Over to you, Brother Suhail Sheikh, so that you can explain about Creed in detail.
Jazakallah khairan. Can you hear me clearly?
Absolutely, please.
I'm really thankful, to give me a chance and Creed a chance to be part of UEF. One of my friends in Dubai, SMB Saab, he introduced me. I had actually reached out to him, with one question in terms of how can he help me reach to more people? And this is a platform which he recommended and then got me as a member to UEF. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity. And a segue from FSM to a one-man startup is always going to be very difficult, subhanAllah. But I will try and quickly share with you what we are doing. So what we are doing is essentially we are creating a financial services super app for Muslims globally. But the core market is going to be India. Why core market is going to be India is essentially because, see, as a community, we have about 200 million Muslims in India. Yet we are the most underserved and untapped customer base when it comes to conventional financial services. And, out of my experience alone, getting credit cards, getting loans, getting access to capital, this has been very difficult or not very easy when it comes to our community. And this is something which we are trying to fix. Some of the, problems we've had is one, if you look at traditionally the way lending has happened in the country, the public sector banks have usually been very reticent in loaning money to the community because we live in quote unquote hot zones, right? Second, Muslims also have an aversion, rightly so, for any financial product which is, based in interest. And largely just the, the disparity in the community across the country is so great. Some of the smaller percentage minority communities within India, they are, mashallah, more structured, more evolved, more financially, stronger. This is what we see even with the UEF group. But if you look at, the larger, minority representations when it comes to West Bengal, Assam, Bihar, UP, we see that there's a very big disparity, and we are unable to fix this. A lot of that has to do with the way people give charity. So, for example, there are some estimates, and these are not, these are just the estimates which revolve around the country, that about close to 40,000 crores is given in charity in India each year. And that includes zakat and sadaqah. But when it comes to the way this charity is given, right, we still have, our colleges, schools, madrasas, cemeteries, masajids, they're struggling for funds. In good times, benefactors like you, they help and, they pay. But, when times are testing, like COVID, a lot of these charitable contributions have reduced. And for trusts which largely, sustain themselves on handouts and, through benefactors, it's very difficult for them to bridge the gap. So what we are doing essentially is this. We are creating a fintech super app. Some of the things that you will be able to do on our platform, inshallah, we are going live in India in the next couple of weeks, is first of all, you would be able to empanel all your masajids, trusts, charities, schools, graveyards, anything that is registered as a trust, whether it's a hospital, a clinic. All of these can be empaneled with us. You will be able to create fundraisers for individuals, for organizations. You will be able to give zakat and sadaqah on the platform. And we are doing this through a concept called donor advised charity. So that allows any giver to still claim a tax benefit out of this. We are already live in US. We went live October 1st. We have about 650 Muslim organizations in US empaneled with us currently in partnership with PayPal Giving Fund. And alhamdulillah, even 2 weeks before we go live, we already have 100 charities in the city of Mumbai alone, which have empaneled with us to augment their ability to fundraise. some of the products and services that we will be launching through the year. So fundraisers and donor advised charity is live. Towards the end of the year, we intend to bring this multi-cooperative based micro lending on the platform, peer-to-peer lending on the platform, saving and lending both. And then as a stickiness on the solution, we will have community listings like Yelp. Essentially, many such UEFs and the professionals and businesses, they will be able to list themselves on the platform. We'll have telescholars so that you can pay an honorarium to someone and get to ask them or talk to them on your problems, on the solutions that you need. We'll have a fiqh chatbot. We intend to create a primary healthcare network of clinics, pathology lab, pharmacies, bringing down the cost of medical for the community. And eventually, inshallah, the transitional plan is down for 2024. Is we are looking to partner with players which can build a microservices Sharia compliant insurance, as well as fractional investing products for us. So as a platform, we will not be a service provider. We will be where we own the KYC, we own the credit worthiness of the individual, we own the platform, but we will be working with multiple partners who we want to use our platform. Essentially, anybody who, mashallah, gives zakat and sadaqah. Today the way the community works is that most young people, they will order food on Swiggy. They have Netflix subscriptions. They use Ola and Uber. When it comes to community interaction and engagement in giving money, it is still cash driven. In those donation boxes, unfortunately. So we are trying to get people to be able to donate from anywhere, any amount, to anybody. This is the idea. And then, companies which do not have access to credit-worthy but underserved customer. People may be living in hot zones, but majority of the people, which are not tabbed, they have good credit. So the issues of KYC and credit-worthiness is what we fix, and then businesses can tap it. And again, this platform is a testament to that. Anybody's looking for a new customer, they would be, coming on the platform. And businesses which want to talk to the Muslim community, these are the type of users we will have. These are some of the highlights. We are building it as a super app, which means every country, every community can have a different set of products and services going live for them. We are working with partners where everything is digital first, whether it comes to KYC, whether it comes to credit check. We have very smart people developing this. So, and I personally come from a background of citizen services, government services, identity management, privacy. So these are some of the things that I personally take care of. This is in a nutshell what we do and what we are intending to do this year. And this is essentially in a summation what we are looking to take from UEF, whether it is in terms of patronization, whether it is in terms of partnership. So one simple request is, sir, there are quite a few charities which are, either operated or supported by UEF as an institution. If you would be so kind to list them with the platform. The ability of these institutions, no matter how strong and sustainable financially they currently are, but purely in terms of augmenting their ability across the community in the country. That is what we are we're building the platform for. So you could list your charities with us. We want to encourage the UEF members, mashallah, the kind of the grounding that they have, to be able to use our platform to give zakat and sadaqah sometimes, to help people, to come and participate on the products and services they find. In next couple of weeks, I intend to visit, the state to see, essentially networking with people who can, who are into microservices, products, financial products and services, who would want to collaborate with us, and, if UEF can be our sutradhar, a catalyst in the state where, if there's a Muslim mosque, if there is a cemetery, if there is a school, if there is a, hospital, anything which is registered as a trust, if, UEF could be a go-to point or a liaison between our platform, that would be something very useful, inshallah. So this is just in a nutshell what we are doing. I know it's very difficult to, for a startup to communicate the larger vision when the journey has just started. But this is the time I believe that an organization like UEF and such people with so much credibility and credence, they could step up and help us with whatever they can. Currently, we are, as a startup, we've already done with the friends and family round. We are currently doing seed funding. We have a financial investment company which is working with us to help us with the seed round. And we are hopeful that inshallah next time we talk, there will be a lot more growth that we would be very proudly talking of, inshallah.
Over to you, President.
Sheikh Bhai, a very nice presentation. We look forward to getting to know more about Sheikh Bhai.
Inshallah, Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.
Okay, the next presenter for the day is going to be a company from real estate sector, a company that was established before 70 years in 1952 by Abdul Shakur Saab. And in fact, the name of the company is something with which every Indian should be associated with. The name is Bharat Builders. And they are operating for the last 70 years. And what I like about this company is that many of our UEF members' projects have been done by Bharat Builders. And if I could see, it is more than 150 plus projects they have done. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Brother Faik to share what Bharat Builders is all about. Over to you, brother.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And good morning to all the UEF members. So first of all, I thank UEF team to give us an opportunity to present on this valuable day to present about our company, the Bharat Builders. So with your permission and due respect, can I start my presentation? This is Bharat Builders, which is started in the year of 1952. So it's completely about the building of projects. We have started around more than 7 decades, and we have completed about almost like 150 plus project, and we have completed approximately about the area of around 15 lakh square feet. So we are into the different verticals, which includes industrial warehouses, commercial buildings, hospitality services, residential and institutional buildings. Our major focus is about to target the customers in Chennai and Bangalore. We have done a lot of projects in Chennai and in the Bangalore. So let us take a brief introduction about the industrial projects. So in industrial project, we are doing the two type of project. Like one is a PEB structure and other one is a complete RCC buildings. So if you see the industrial project, what we have done is mostly around the mix of RCC structure and PEB structure. PEB structure is nothing but pre-engineered building, which is nothing but a metal structure. What we do is like till the basement we'll do the RCC work, and above that we'll have a metal structure so that it will be like easily movable to one place to another place. For, suppose in case of factory shifting. So if you see this one AB Global, which is currently we are doing in Ranipet, around which covers around 17,200 square feet of area. It's a complete RCC building. So in case of the client requirement, either we go for RCC or the PEB structure. It completely depends on the client to allocate what type of project we'll do. Yeah, this is a KK International, which is also located in Ranipet, around 41,600 square feet. Yeah, it's also a complete PEB structure, which only the walls will be the brick masonry, and above that we'll have a PEB galvanium roof to for heat and ventilation purposes. Next. So these are all the factories building we have done in and around of Tamil Nadu. So major in around it, we all know that Ranipet and Vellore district are booming on the industrial sector. So we'll target all the areas in the industry so that there won't be any requirement. Now the area is booming for the industry sector. So all the sectors are completely made of industry purposes. So these are the religious projects we have done in most of the areas like in Bangalore and Tamil Nadu. You can see this Kaderia Mosque, which is a landmark of Bangalore near the cantonment station. It's under the Prestige Group. We have done this type of project. It's a complete structure we have done. Interior they have done, the client done the interior works. So all the religious project which include the Ranipet is This is a replica of almost like Egyptian mosque full sharif. So based on this design, we have proposed a drawing, and we have successfully completed in Visharam, male Visharam, or like 2020 we have completed this project. So this is also in Visharam. It's located. It's completely about 12,000 square feet of area. It's Masjid Abdul Halim, which is also completed in 2020. This is also a trademark project in Bangalore, Masjid Idgah Bilal, which is located at Bannerghatta Road. It's almost complete around 42,000 square feet of built-up area. So this is a mosque which is located in Vanyambadi in Tirupati district. So it's complete. It covers an area of around 6,942 square feet. So it also completed in 2020, the year of 2020. So it's located in Rambur. It's also a Nulapet mosque. It's also a same project like. So a list of the institutional project we have completed, like Alamin colleges in Bangalore. It's a mass project we have done around 52,500 square feet in Bangalore. Alamin schools also we have completed in Bangalore, which also covers around 40,000 square feet of area, and it's completed in the year of 2004. It's Inventure Academy. It's also in Bangalore, located in Bangalore. It's almost a built-up area of around 40,000 square feet. In residential project, we'll do around it's a particular individual project we have done in OMR around 7,500 square feet. It's an NRI client. So this is Altaf Villa, which is located in Nungambakam, which covers around 5,500 square feet of built-up area. And this is the LG, which is located on Mussoorie Road in Bangalore, near the Bannerghatta Road. It's a huge project for us to complete in a time span of around 4 years of work, so that the built-up area covers around 120,000 square feet with the finishing part of the purpose. So this is all we will have the presentation. Like we are here from the Bharat Builders, like to target about the industrial projects and. It's a complete booming industry in Tamil Nadu now. And it's a right time to target for the customers. So for that, with the support of UEF members, we're here to target about the business of industrial and religious projects. So that if any queries, or please feel free to contact me or my managing director, Mr. Arshad. So you will have the contact details in the screen. So thanks. That's all, Mr. Sharif Bhai.
Jazakallah. President, if you like to add some points.
Yeah. So no, thank you very much, Faik. Is it? I think very nice presentation. Very nice presentation. I didn't realize all these beautiful mosques, Sultan Ahmed type in Turkey, all those lovely mosques you have done. Very, very nice. Always people, it's nice to see, all the work you do. Of course, Arshad, for a long time. But of course, like always, it's always nice to get to know more about what you're doing. I had no idea Bharat Builders was from 1952. It's a very long legacy, and it can be a great opportunity to support each other to see how we can grow. So thank you very much.
Last but not the least, the final thing is going to be presented by an educational institute called Sethu Institute of Technology. Sethu Institute of Technology was basically founded and established by Sethu Educational Trust in the year 1995 by Janab Jalil Sahib. Institute that was just started before less than 200 students finally reached 4,200 plus students with a massive degrees. So to share more about these things, I would like to call upon the principal, Dr. Sendil Kumar. Over to you to share about your institute.
Thank you very much, sir. So at the outset, I thank all the members of UEF, that is United Economic Forum, for giving us an opportunity to explain about Sethu Institute of Technology. As said earlier, Sethu Institute of Technology was started in 1995 by Mr. Mohammad Jalil, and it's now started with 180 students. Now it is around 4,300 students. We have bachelor's, master's, and also doctor's program. Now I shall present the slides about our college. So this is a brief presentation about the college and also the research and innovation initiatives. And this is our institution entrance profile of our institution. And The Sethu Institute of Technology was promoted by Sethu Educational Trust, and it is founded by Mr. Mohammad Jalil in 1995. This is Mohammad Jalil, managing trustee and also founder and chairman of Sethu Institute of Technology, a great visionary. And he likes communal harmony and other, he's the president of self-financing engineering colleges. And this is our Mr. Sini Moaddin, our CEO of our college. And this is Mr. Sini Muhammad Aliar Marakayar, joint CEO of our college. And Ms. Nilofar Fatima, and he is Director Administration and a Trust member. And Ms. Nazia Fatima, Trust member and Director R Research and Development. This is about our management team, and these are all the courses available in our college, and it is started from 1995, and also in 2021 we have started new courses: artificial intelligence, data science, and computer science and design. So these are all some of the PG courses available, 5 PG courses available in our college. And we have PhD programs in our institution, and many scholars are doing the research work, not only from our college and from other colleges and industry also doing research in our college. So this accreditation, a quality initiative. So we have been accredited for various programs, CSE, like that. And we have been accredited since 2006, NBA accreditation from 2006. And we have also accredited by NAC accreditation. And this is a 5-year accreditation by UGC. And we are recognized by UGC also. 2F and 12B are the recognition by University Grants Commission. And we are our college is an autonomous college, and it is accorded by UGC and also our university, Anna University. And we are permanently affiliated to Anna University. These are all the programs under which Anna University permanent affiliation. So other things, we have research centers accorded by our university: mechanical, electrical, computer science, physics, and electronics and communication, civil. All these are accorded research center status. Then and we are CIRO, that is Scientific and Industrial Research Organization, accorded by the government of India, DSIR. And this is the vision statement of our college and mission statement of our college. Institutional ranking, to know about the status of our college. So this is the institutional ranking. So we are Atal ranking. In Atal ranking, we have been ranked between 26 to 60. And we have been ranked in the Data Quest also, Data Quest. And we have been ranked in the Outlook magazine. We have been ranked in the India Today. And this is AICTE survey. In the AICTE survey, our college has been consistently ranked in the high position. And this is ranking in the several years. And also Anna University has ranked 9th position among the 550 college for placement. And this is Career 360, and it is also ranked AAA plus category, under 3A plus category. Times magazine also ranked us at the 56th position in India. And we have a memorandum of understanding with foreign university, AIMS University, and also MME University of Malaysia. So to give about the glimpse of our college, this is the academic blocks, various academic blocks in our college. And hostels, the first top slides are hostels. And these are conference hall, auditorium, and other facilities. These are all the laboratory facilities. And again, laboratory facilities. Our sanctioned intake, this is the courses: mechanical, starting from mechanical, computer science, electronics, like that. And our total intake per year is 1,290. Undergraduate 1,200, postgraduate 90, 1,290. Currently, so 1,335 students are studying in our college. So the college is approved by All India Council of Technical Education and also affiliated by Anna University. to have a faculty details around 237 faculty members, out of which 33% are PhD holders. Around 80 faculty members are PhD holders. And some of the research and innovation initiatives, initiatives. And again, that is a DSIR certificate for procuring equipments. We have instead of 18% tax, we can buy at 5% tax. That is the advantage of this certificate. And we have funded projects from various AICT, DRDO, DST, SCRB, like that. And we have totally around, we have received around 3 crores and 69 lakhs so far. And this is some of the patents available in our college. Some of the innovative projects: fetal monitoring device, prosthetic arm, physiotherapy device for paralytic patients, e-waste management, like that. Some of the innovative projects we have. We have been accorded Intellectual Property Award for patents by Anna University. Our chairman sir is receiving the award from the Director Research. And we have conducted many programs to promote patent awareness, intellectual property rights, and so on. And so innovation, institution innovation cell, it's an idea promoted by MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource Development, and it is consistently monitoring. Our college has been rated 4.5 star out of 5. And so this is the innovation incubation center facility available in our college. Incubation center, some of the computer facilities and the rooms available in our college. And some of the equipments, we have 3D printing machine, and see some of the projects done by our students are displayed here. And this is the research publications. So total number of such publication 1,500, and these are all the H-index, and these are all the parameters for research in the research. And that is for laboratory development. We received funding from various agencies, especially from AICTE for IT department, mechanical departments. We have received funds, and around 1 crore we have received from AICTE for laboratory development. MODRAPs we call. Some of the achievements by our students. So we consistently, every year, we conduct innovative project display. For the past 3 years, we are not able to conduct 2020, 21 like that because of the COVID situation. Previously, we used to conduct every year project, innovative project competition by the students. Our chairman sir is visiting the projects done by the students. And this is the awards received by the students. Some of the students from biomedical and electrical received award for MediSmart, and also neonatal care unit 2 lakhs award, cash award. And this is our director R&D for her project has won 11 lakhs award by DST Lockheed Martin. And this is Smart India Hackathon. Smart India Hackathon, all India level, our team of students won first prize and a cash award of 75,000 for the project in non-invasive blood glucose monitoring. And similarly, for some IT students also went to the finals for their project. And these are, and in the national level, our mechanical students are participating and winning prizes for their, they design their car, they fabricate their car, and also they drive their car under various terrain, tough terrain. And also this design competition, and also design and fabrication, and also execution competition conducted. And our students won national level prizes for at various levels, 6th position, and conducted at Chandpur, and so on. So we also have an energetic entrepreneurship development cell, and we conduct those who are interested to start a new company.
For want of time, if you can just finish it off in 1 minute.
Okay, I will complete, sir. And this is an entrepreneurship award, and these are some of the entrepreneurs. So alumni is a part of our college. These are some eminent alumni. And so our future plan. So becoming a national acclaimed institution, promoting sponsored, socially oriented and industry-driven research, promoting technology-based incubators and startup, enhancing industry interaction for knowledge sharing. So these are all some of the highlights and glimpses of our institution and also our research initiatives. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Senthil Kumar. I think it's a wonderful presentation. I mean, I don't know. I seem to be repeating this all the time. You know, I went for the visit. I think I came about 3 weeks back to Sethu, but I didn't realize the number of the depth at which we are operating and the amount of research work you're doing and the patents that you have. And it's like you have almost all the ingredients, you know, to become like one of the Stanford type of institutions. And that's really our wish, you know, that Sethu and other institutions which are part of UEF will become like the Stanfords and the Harvards of the world. And so like you rightly said, you know, industry, academia, and how do we become ahead of industry rather than being behind industry is one of the things that we are trying to see how UEF can support. If we can align ourselves with the Tamil Nadu 1 trillion vision and also the UEF vision for 2050, I think we can see how to support each other and actually create a humongous amount of value. For example, Sethu Institute, if you look at, in fact, I discussed this with Chairman Saab also, if you can have a Sethu Technology Park right next door to your institution and both of them start interacting with each other, where they will be actually, the company will be next door and the students will be next door as well. You know, so this is something which will add a phenomenal value to the community and the institution. So we really hope that Sethu will be in the forefront of doing something like this. Point, just one more thing, just to add. Also, you must be aware that we are trying to work with Tamil Nadu government to see how Tamil Nadu can grow by 15x. So it's a Tamil Nadu 15x is, you know, the small idea that we have. Basically, how does Tamil Nadu become a $4 trillion economy by 2050? In that sense, all our educational institutions in the South, West, North, and East, you know, can play a role for a $1 trillion economy in each and every zone. So North, South, East, and West, and hopefully our education institutions will be playing a role there, and also our companies. So we've got another 4 minutes. Thank you very much, Dr. Senthil. So we've got another 3 minutes before we wrap up. So are there any quick questions? So just, sorry, I think there's a question. Yeah.
I have 2 questions. I'm Ilyas Seth. Yeah. Now, one is I would like to have a copy of Sethu's presentation. Is that possible? Yeah. I would like to have
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll send the presentation.
Okay. Then, second thing on Creed, it's not too clear what is that organization mainly on collection of zakat and other things which are there, the charities that are available to Muslims, which they will help to distribute, or what is the other thing about, are they going to, do they have a fund base? Are they going to give funding? No, these are not too clear from what Mr. Suhail said. So I had some, because collection of the zakat funds and distribution that many are already doing through various Baitul Mal, through various other organizations they are doing. And only thing is to ensure that the zakat reaches properly according to the Islamic tenets, which we have been doing through various Baitul Mals and all that. But that was not too clear. But the idea is very good, what is mentioned there. The concept has not been explained properly, is what I felt. Yeah.
So Mr. Ilyas, I'll just really quickly explain.
Yeah.
We are a platform. We are not going to be a collector of zakat or a distributor of zakat. These are, mashallah, as you said, hundreds and thousands of institutions in India who are already doing it. We are a platform which connects a donor who wants to give his zakat and sadaqah to a trusted charity and a charity which does not have means to become digital. Most of the mosques and madrasas don't have means to invest in an IT system, payment gateway, processes to be able to increase their ability to collect funds. We are a platform where our aim is to get thousands of charities within India on the platform where anybody from anywhere in the world can give charity.
Okay.
This is the portion. So we are not a charitable trust. We are an IT company, a fintech company.
Okay.
Well said, bhai. I think nicely said, Suhail. Yeah. So sorry, I think we need to wrap up. Kalim, at 12:30.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, thanks a lot. We would like to thank each and every one member, 60 plus participants, really encouraging. And it is because of you, each and every session and each and every initiative of us becomes successful. Thanks a lot and take care of yourself. Look forward to see you in our next members talk session. Until then, Assalamu alaikum.